Alright guys, welcome back to video 6, not video 5, you goofball. And what we're going to be getting into is building our first links. Now, there's a lot of things that go into building a link, like what a link is, places you can place links, example of a link being built, and places to get your first links from. And we're going to be diving into all of that in this video. But first off, whoa, what I'm about to show you, I personally do not encourage you. I'm going to show you a very basic link being built in a manual fashion. Now, look, manual link building is stuff that I did a whole lot when I first got started in SEO. You might be familiar if you've been in SEO for a while. I would write articles all day, put backlinks in them, I'd post on a billion other sites, and all sorts of stuff out there. And at the end of the day, I really didn't get too much traction. It was really frustrating, and you just can't get too much traction with manual link building. It's the cheap, no pay way to do things, and it's the slow lane to making money. You're way off better getting a job at Taco Bell, making $80 a day and using $40 a day to outsource your link building. Your time will be used much better. So keep that in mind. But I want to show you this because it will allow you to kind of go, oh, so that's what this dude is talking about, and kind of allow you to understand the background of how links are being built. I'm going to show you the link being built, and then I'm going to kind of show you a bunch of other link sources you can use that I'm not personally the biggest fan of, but you need to know these things. So let's get into it. This is kind of more of a just so you know, the more you know, the farther you go kind of video. So this manual link building, it doesn't work, and it's not too useful except in low competition niches, which I will show you how to make money in. Manual link building is not a good way to spend time, and I want you to understand the background links. And basically, later on in this module, I'm going to be getting into more powerful basic link building, and then we're going to be getting into all sorts of nutty stuff in Dan and Cotton's module as well. So the three types of link building: there's manual, slow, but can be efficient if done right. Not too often, but in some niches, yes. Outsource, which is fast and efficient if done right. And tool link building, where we can load up a tool of any kind, Scrapebox, I believe there's one called Money Robot now, SC Nuke, whatever you got. And it's kind of risky, and links like this are constantly being penalized. They can work like a charm. They can be very useful in tough niches. They can be very useful at cheating the rankings, but it's most often short-term gains. Now, I'm sure there's somebody watching this who's going to be like, well, I use Scrapebox to rank first for the word cat. But this is not that scenario. I'm sorry, this is just not how it's going to be. So, with that being said, guys, what will we be doing? What we're going to be doing later on this course, and specifically in this module, is we're going to be targeting low competition, high return searches with pure manual links. Not the type of links I'm going to be showing you how to build here. We're going to be building what I like to call PBN links and some other nifty links. Or we're going to be going out there and targeting medium competition, high return searches with outsourced links and manual links, which I find is a lot better way to do this. And it's not too expensive. So what is a link? Let me show you. All right, so we're here at a tool called Drop My Link, and this is an ancient way to build backlinks. So what we're going to do is build a good old-fashioned comment backlink. So I'm just going to click right here and try and find a place I can put an instant backlink on right away. Okay, so we got this lovely blog right here, and I'm going to go right here and type in my response. So you can see what happened right here. I just put up a comment. It needs to be approved by the site admins before it appears, but you can see right here, there's a link back to my website. You can see down there, links to stretchsource.net, and this is on a guitar site. This is a good backlink. This is not a bad backlink to have. It might take a while to get some traction using just these links, but by all intents and purposes, I know this is a great backlink, and it's indexed in Google right here, so Google's going to see it as well. So that's not a bad place to go, and a lot of times I'll use links like this to really differentiate my anchor text profile, which I talked about before. Now which I will actually talk about later. Now let's hop back to the PowerPoint and get into some other types of links you should just be aware of. Okay, so here's a list of links we can build, and there's tons of other types of links we can build, but for all intents and purposes of this course, we will not be needing them. There are comment links, which I just showed you. There's things like Web 2.0. These are examples of Blogspot blogs or blogs where people go out there. You're able to create your own website and place a link on it. I'll show you really quickly. All right, we got Santa Cruz. This is just a very example right here. I don't know how useful this will be, but you can see right here, this is a Web 2.0. It's a website created on the blog or the website blogspot.com. And if you can find a link on here, these are not the links we're looking for, but I'm sure you can find a link back to the website. I'm not even sure what weird stuff I'm going to find in here. But if you go around and you can find some links on here, a link on here would be an example of a link from a Blogspot or just a web 2.0. Okay, so we got enough mugshots and everything like that. Not the best example, but I'm going to see if we can link to somewhere else. But you can see the links right here, and each of these would be an example of a backlink. So all in all, pretty easy. Now, the next thing I have up for you is articles. Now, there's a lot of places out there where you can submit an article online, like eZine articles. It's the same thing as the blog spots. We're not going to be creating any article links in this, especially not manually. We're going to be using tools to do this. But you can go to websites like ezinearticles.com. Just Google it right now if you have some time, and you'll see a bunch of articles on those sites where people can place links on the end of them. Wiki links are basically, have you ever seen any of those Wikipedia sites out there on, not the Wikipedia site, but just Wikipedia sites on random subjects like car collector Wikipedia, video game Wikipedias, just Wikipedias you can start up from nothing. People can add their own content. You can go and place links in those as well. We're not going to be creating any wiki links that are not made by tools in this course. Same thing goes with press releases. Press releases, you can submit your article to a syndication and it will get spread across the internet and people can pick up and post on their sites. This can be really effective if it's an authentic press release. For all intents and purposes, we're not going to be releasing useful press releases, so this usually isn't the best way to get some great linkage. Then there's guest posts. This is where you message someone who has a blog relevant to your site and get a post on their site. They can be the most powerful links online, and I'll be showing you how to build them very efficiently, very efficiently here in a little bit using a outsourcer as one of my favorites. The most common links right now, the most powerful ones, are PR links, and this is basically where we go and either rent links from sites that have very high authority in Google, or we buy sites that have very high authority in Google and place our links on them, and we're going to be getting into that in the next videos coming up here. And then there are social links, and these are like links back from your Facebook page, fan pages, so forth. And they carry some juice, not so much in the rankings, but in trust. So the more social links you have, the faster and more effective a lot of the links you build are going to be, which we're going to be showing you up here in a little bit. So all in all, what we're going to be doing in the next few videos is hopping into more advanced stuff. Now that you kind of know the basics, we're going to be hopping into some advanced stuff, and I'm going to be helping you get started, really start ranking. Okay, see you in the next video.